So yeah, they just mail him the. He never has to go to the weddings or anything. They just give him, just mail him the stuff and he sends it back. So.
What was it? What did you do?
It's night audit. So basically, I was like the only person there in the entire hotel.
Oh, okay, right. How'd you get that job?
Oh, I don't know, just applied. I hate that night schedule. It's too much.
Really?
Yeah, I did that about 5 months or 6 months or so.
Oh, really?
It's too much.
How did you stay awake?
Well, I tried drinking a lot of coffee.
At night. Like, what was your schedule like? What time did you go to sleep?
I never got the schedule down. So it was kind of,
really?
Yeah, it was too.
Just too not the way.
Weird.
Yeah.
Because you have to eat. You have to be careful about when you eat and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's 3 paid minutes, and I'm not.
Oh, right.
It's my. It's like my pager. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Caller ID. I can see his call.
Oh yeah.
Exactly where I was.
So it does work as a pager?
Yeah. Oh, as long as I keep that 1 minute on there.
Oh yeah.
If I answer it, there goes the minutes, and it'll just say the part of your call it can't be reached at this time because I'm out of minutes, so it won't even ring.
What a great idea! So basically, it's just like a free pager then.
Yeah. Right. You don't have to answer the call. There he is, right over there. In the
Oh,
white
you're
fancy.
kidding! What an idea!
Ralph.
Vietnam.
All right, that's great. Do you have any reasons for Vietnam?
Yes. They have gotten over the war, and we get our old men folks get healed when they go there. And I was there, and I saw this happen. They get healed because they don't have too many old folks with the memories, and the religion teaches them to live in the now, which is hard for Americans to do. Hello, Garrett. Where's Bonnie Lake?
South, well, north, a little bit northeast of Tacoma.
Hi.
Or south of Auburn.
No, I live north in Anacortes. Do you know where that is?
I guess it's Mount Vernon.
Marked by that.
We lived in Burlington, Vermont, right on Highway 20. So we
Oh, yeah. On that. Okay. Let me tell you the end result. Always I'm into when you're into your last 20 years, you got it, you get a big coupon book.
Right.
And the big coupon book says you can break whatever rule you wish, but you're going to use up a coupon.
Oh, okay. Right.
I've got 100 coupons left over. Now, what I found out when I made that statue was you don't ignore the emotions, you don't erase them, you go through the low points in your life, in other words.
Right.
You don't go around them. You don't drink. You don't take on
You don't try
addictive.
to mask them. Or...
Yes. You have them. And all of a sudden, when I knew I was finished, the face had incorporated just a lot of age. And there are days when I look at it, and sometimes it's sad, and sometimes it's not. I'm not particularly enchanted, and I'm sorry to say this, but that's my
take
loss. I'm not enchanted with Eskimo totem poles.
Right.
The totem art, the symbolism, I'm not there.
Right.
So what I did, I can't have a huge tree trunk in my yard.
Right.
I can't handle it. But I got 3 20-inch tall tree trunks and stacked them one on top of the other and pounded in a lot of nails, and I hang my masks on them, which I find somebody had to tell me this is what I did. Number one, I shut up. And silence just descends like I don't know what.
Yeah. Where do you work at?
Well, there's a studio that a woman shares with other people up in Cedro Woolley. And I travel up there once a week. And sometimes I work on my patio. In another minute, I'm going to get up and bid you farewell.
Okay.
And get on back to the hotel. What is your take on street people?
There are people out here that should be in mental hospitals that end up out here and should be cared for and, you know, are involved in an illness beyond their power to
But you
get
know
out.
what? They have the freedom of movement. I've been looking at, and I share your thoughts, but I kind of think this is better for them, maybe not for...
in some cases, yeah, it's also very dangerous and
oh, it is dangerous.
yeah, it is dangerous to live out here. Yeah, there's all kinds of problems that happen. I think really it's a problem the human race has had ever since there have been towns and cities. It's just
but we always in the past fenced them in much better than we do now.
I know. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying you should. I'm saying we do. Do they leave you alone?
So cool.
And everybody's dressed in their cool costumes, and
Right,
giving out
right.
beads, and you know, there's guys standing on like the top balcony with big long fishing lines with like underwear at the bottom. You know, you got to show them the boob to get the pair of Mardi Gras underwear.
That is so funny.
It is funny.
That's so funny.
They do really love life in the South.
Oh yeah,
Everyone's
yeah.
really happy to be alive. I've traveled a lot. Like I've gone to a whole bunch of big cities, so I knew what I was getting into.
Oh yeah.
But my boyfriend was just like, I cannot believe that this exists, and I love it. You have adult family friends here
That's cool.
that are in their like mid 50s, and they're, I hate to say this, but they're wealthy. It's god awful crap.
Oh really?
Yeah, like he's a optometrist. He's an eye surgeon, but he's retired, and he's going to Harvard right now.
Oh, you're
and
kidding.
he's going to Harvard, and he's going to UW.
Oh man.
Like continuing his education.
Right.
And he's going into palliative care, which is also amazing.
Right.
But it's just so cool, you know, to see that you can do that at that
age.
at that stage in your life.
Wow,
And
that's
what you
pretty
feel like to do,
amazing.
you know, and plus even though they're rich as hell, like you would never know meeting them on the street.
Right.
You know, and their house is just crazy
Immaculate.
cool artwork, you know.
Totally
and,
immaculate.
Yeah, totally just on the top of Queen Anne Hill. It's
Oh,
just
yeah.
beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
and
Oh, yeah.
It's economically designed like perfectly, like every single nook and cranny is used in that house.
You know.
Like she even has a little bit of an eccentric, like she's kind of eccentric too.
Right.
Like they're into that, you know, that coyote artwork? Do you know what I'm talking about?
You mean like Southwest artwork? Or?
No, like it's a specific guy who uses these coyotes, like they're portraits of coyotes, but they're cartoonish.
Not necessarily.
Well, it's pretty. I didn't know it because, you know, whatever. It's pretty famous.
All right.
But
I think I may know what you're talking about.
she's got some good taste. I mean, I guess if you're not working, like she went to school in France.
Wow.
You know, as a culinary chef. And
Wow.
now she's volunteering her time to a school.
Wow.
You know. Yeah, they're wonderful humanitarians.
Yeah.
Wonderful humanitarians.
That's cool.
And they have great taste. Like, they're the kind of people, their house is 3 stories. Like, there's a basement and 2 stories. And they have a suite on the top floor. They have 2 guest bedrooms and an apartment in their basement just for people to come and stay.
Right.
You know, like, they have guests all the time.
Wow.
Of course, you know, every single holiday she invites us over.
That's cool.
And since she's a chef, she's like, okay, I'm going to do a whole entire vegetarian Thanksgiving dinner.
No way.
And I'll do a traditional Thanksgiving dinner also.
Oh, man.
Yeah. So you just go over there and they have these huge parties. You know, you just go there and drink their champagne.
Wow.
Just be casual. You know, they don't smoke pot, but they let you smoke pot outside on their deck.
Right,
you know?
right. Oh,